In the court of an ancient king, a priest arrived to perform a religious ceremony. After completing the ritual, the king asked 3 questions and told the priest to answer them. The first question was, how does God look? The second question was, how far does God see? And the third question was, what does God do? The priest requested some time to think, and the king granted him 1 month. As the deadline approached, the priest was unable to find the exact answers to the questions, causing him great anxiety. His son, a wise and intelligent scholar, noticed his father's distress and asked what had happened. The priest explained that the king had asked 3 questions and he couldn't find the right answers. The son confidently declared that he could answer the questions. The priest's son then asked, "What are the questions?" After hearing them, he said, "I will answer them in a month. Let's go to the king together." The priest insisted on knowing the answers, but the son said, "No, you will also learn the answers along with the king. Come with me." When they both arrived at the court as the deadline neared, the king asked the priest to provide the answers. However, the priest deferred to his son, saying, "I have brought my son with me, who is very intelligent. He will provide the correct answers to your questions." The king agreed, and the priest's son began. "For the first question, how does God look?" he replied. "You, king, have not shown proper respect to the guest who came to your palace. You did not offer him water or any refreshments, and you asked him a question immediately." Feeling embarrassed, the king quickly arranged for water and refreshments. As the refreshments arrived, the priest's son dipped his finger into a glass of milk and began to look closely at it. The king asked, "What are you doing?" The son replied, "I am looking for butter in the milk." The king laughed and said, "There is no butter in milk." The son responded, "Just as butter is hidden within milk and can only be extracted after churning, God is hidden within every living being. In every soul, in every creature, God resides. However, to see God, one must first follow rules, meditate, and practice devotion. Only then will God reveal himself." The king was pleased with this answer. For the second question, how far does God see? The son asked for a candle and lit it. He then asked the king, "Where does the light of this candle reach?" The king replied, "It spreads in all directions." The son said, "Similarly, God's light and presence extend everywhere. God sees everything, for his radiance illuminates the entire universe." The king was even more impressed. Finally, for the third question, what does God do? The son playfully asked, "Are you really asking this as a king or as a disciple?" The king humbly said, "I am asking as a disciple." The son smiled and said, "Well then, a disciple should sit on the throne while the guru stands below." The king complied, and the son took the throne. Then the son asked, "What does God do?" The same God in a moment can make a beggar into a king and a king into a beggar. This is the miracle of faith. Have faith and God can change everything. If you have complete faith, God can even turn a pauper into a king. This short story teaches us that God is present everywhere and he keeps an account of all our action. Have faith and keep striving to do good in the world.